The first one is, the poor dad says, I'm not interested in money. And the rich dad says, money is power.
It was so stupid because my poor dad always said, oh, I'm not interested in money, I'm a teacher. I'm not doing it for the money. And my rich dad would go, well, if he's not interested in money, then tell him don't pick up his paycheck.
The poor dad, when it comes to money, play it safe. Don't take risks. The rich dad says, learn how to manage risk.
As my poor dad always said, he says investing is risky, and don't take risk, play it safe, be conservative, put it in the bank. Don't play put it in a retirement plan. And my rich dad said, it's not that investing is risky. He said, it's the uneducated person that's risky. And he says, that's why we should learn to teach our kids about money in school earlier rather than later.
Okay, poor dad, find a safe and secure job. Rich dad, own your own business.
My rich dad always said, go to school so you can get a safe, secure job with a pension and benefits. And my rich dad said, that's not a bad idea if you plan on being poor or working hard all your life. He says, if you want to get rich, one of the best ways to get rich is own your own business. And you want to have people work for you rather than you work for the rich.
Poor dad, I can't afford it. Rich dad, how can I afford it?
My rich dad always said, poor people say I can't afford it more than rich people. He says, the moment you say you can't afford it, it's like turning off the light switch in your brain. It doesn't have to think anymore. Instead, my rich dad said, ask yourself, how can I afford it? The moment you say, how can I afford it, you turn your light switch of your brain on and you have to think.
To me, this is a very important thing I learned from your book. Poor dad says, my house and my car are assets. And the rich dad says, my house and my car are liabilities.
Very simply, my rich dad said, assets will put money in your pocket whether you work or not, and liabilities will take money from your pocket whether you work or not. Never call a liability an asset. That's what gets you in trouble. So when people say, well, my banker said, a house is an asset, I said, your banker's not lying to you. You're just not saying whose asset it is. It's the bank's asset. Because every month you send the bank a check, and that's how you know.
And a car too.
Same.
That's right. All right, it's fine to say that, you should invest, but people are scared of going bankrupt.
That's worldwide. Everybody's afraid of it. But you look at the cause of it, it's caused because of lack of financial education. So the problem is that our school system has never taught us anything about money. So that's why people need to be careful and start demanding your school systems teach your children financial intelligence as soon as possible. Money isn't evil. Ignorance is evil.
说到让学生们尽早接受理财教育，罗伯特和夫人可不是纸上谈兵，他们早就行动起来了。措施之一就是为世界各地的学校免费提供他们设计的网上游戏。夫妻两个虽然没有小孩，但对教育都十分重视，他们会继续亲密合作，向年轻人传播金融投资知识。
How did you two meet?
We met in a bar in Honolulu.
And she wouldn't go out with me. And I kept asking her out.
He did. He asked me out for 6 months. He was a very, very good persuasive salesperson. Very good. I finally said, yes, I'll just go out for a drink. And we've been together ever since.
And it's been 20 years now.
Yeah.
And she's my best friend. She's my business partner. And like I said, I didn't marry her for her cooking ability.
My mother always said, if you don't want to spend your life in the kitchen, don't learn how to cook. And I took her to heart with that.
My mother told me that too. Thank you so much, Kim and Robert, for having me in your Phoenix home. I really learned so much. I'm sure my audience will learn a lot too from you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thanks for allowing us to share information through your network. I greatly appreciate it.
Robert 小的时候不愿意做老师，但是今天他与夫人就是要教育人民，教他们什么才是正确的金钱的观念。智商很重要，财商也不能够少。他们强调，如果你像穷人这样思考问题，无论你赚多少钱，还是会把钱全部花光，一无所有。所以不要为金钱工作，要让金钱为你工作。好，今天的节目到此为止，再见。
Melbourne twist onto my wallet.